So what I would like to show you is how to make um, straight lines using Fresco. Remember when we were doing the classwork this week, which was to make the op art shape. And I said that it really didn't matter if you had totally straight lines, like if you were drawing and you were, my Apple Pencil didn't connect. Hold on one second. Okay, so if you were drawing and you were, your lines weren't perfect, and I was like, that's okay, for this, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just do your best, that kind of thing. It was okay. But if you're going to do op art in the style of Bridget Riley and some of those other people, you are going to want to be precise for your final piece. And even if you were working with Fresco for your abstract artwork inspired by Amanda Hone, you are going to probably want some straight lines. Maybe not, but you might want some. So what you're going to do to create straight lines in this program, if you use Procreate, you know that you can do that thing like in Notability, where if you press and hold long enough, you can draw a straight line. You can't do that yet in Photoshop or Fresco. But down in the corner, there is an icon for a ruler. If you click on that, the ruler pops up, and then you can use your two fingers like this. You can't just use, if you use just one, it'll move it, and that's fun. But if you use two, then you can rotate it. When you rotate it, you can see that it gives you a little display of the angle involved. So if you get it on 0 and then you take your stylus or your finger, you can draw right along that ruler to get a straight line. Now notice that the line goes right centered along that ruler. So it's half above and half below, okay? So keep that in mind when you're choosing the size. So if it's smaller and you draw it, the same thing is happening, okay? And if it's large, the same thing's happening. If you want, oops, I didn't mean to do that. If you turn it this way, get it to stray marks, 90 degrees, then you're doing a vertical line. And of course, you can go like diagonal, and that's pretty awesome too. Just in case you were wondering, you can also use the straight line to erase, and that could be very convenient as well. So that is a pretty handy way to go ahead and create straight lines. Now, I did figure out also by watching tutorials, I did not figure this out on my own, how to make the outline of a shape, because you can make a shape very easily by coming over here to the shape tool. If you click on basic shapes, you can access circle, square, polygon, and if you click on this, you can get through all the polygon options that they have. Okay, so I'm just going to use this. Hold on, I'm going to get rid of this other layer. Okay, so if you click on shape, you can make yourself a shape. Then once you do that, you have options. So if you click on fill pixel, okay, or vector, whatever you want, it'll fill it in with black. And then it's like immediately giving you another one, okay? It's just automatically popping up another square. So if you use your finger on that shortcut button, which is that circle up in the corner, and you press and hold that, then it's letting you reposition and scale from the center that second square. So I made it slightly smaller with from the corner. Now if I let go and look at those options at the bottom again, erase lets you basically take that second square like a cookie cutter and go and just pop it right out. Now if I go to any other tool, you can see that, oh, see, I moved it just a tiny bit to show you that I had a second one, and now it's a little off center. But now I have like the outline of a square, basically, that I can also draw with, which is pretty handy. Like it's very difficult, excuse me, to draw a circle, by hand. How do I have, oh, okay, see? So it looks like it's going to be a square, but it's a circle. I wanted to turn this one off too. There we go. So here's my circle. I'm going to go to fill, fill. I'm going to do vector this time. Now I'm not going to move it at all to show you that there's one there, because there is. Now I'm going to put my finger on that circle up there, the shortcut circle. And now as I pull in and hit erase, now I've got myself a perfect little circle outline. That is going to be very handy as well. Does it have to be black? Of course not. Turn that one off too, add a new layer. Let's make this purple, this circle purple. There we go. And now I'm going to make a purple circle, holding down on that rescale, erase. Yes. That's like a really big thing to learn. I learned that yesterday. I was very excited, and I am happy to share it with you. Any other questions?